Good evening, everybody. It's Susie Q96, and it's the 12th night. The 12th night is the evening of the last day of the 12 days of Christmas. So here we are. It's the 12th night. So I'll just sit here and wait for y'all to catch up with me. I logged on 3 whole minutes early. So y'all just, there's Ed Booth, Scott Jarvie. Hey, Tony, welcome. Welcome. See who all's in the house. Got my Nightbot all cranked up. He's ready to give away some stuff. But in order for him to give away some stuff, you got to post something in the chat so he knows you're here. Because he's making his list and he's checking it twice. And he already knows some of you is naughty. Oh, good evening, boys and girls, cats and kittens, pups and pooches. Let me see who all is in the house or has been in the house. Let me start at the very top. Rose Dragon Coins, Elton Jones, Jazzy Music Man Coins, Scott Jarvie, Tony Maxidon, Ed Booth, Legit Sir Noobs, J-Rod83, the other Jimmy, TR, Bionic Bull, Ed Booth. I can't believe Ed Booth finally made it in here. That's amazing. My bot says there's 11, so yeah, we're about right. We're calculating. I'm having my cola flavored beverage. I'm not sitting it down. If I sit it down, I'll knock it over and spill it, so I'm just gonna have to hold it. I have had a day, folks. Went to get my car fixed this morning and got several things fixed. Little things, because it has to pass the state of Virginia's inspection, and so we were fixing all these little odds and ends. After which I went to the bank and I was finally able to make contact with the actual bank manager. But because PayPal's got my account all snafu'd, I only had a little bit of money with me. Otherwise, I would have got a box of quarters, but I didn't have $500 on me. So I got a box of nickels, and I've been playing with my nickels today. And so I've been sorting nickels and filling in the holes in my collection, killing time, because I finally got an appointment to see the optometrist so I could get some new glasses to replace the ones I broke. So after I spend all that money, I go out to get in my car to go to the eye doctor, turn the key, nada. Nothing. Not even a little click. Nothing. Battery DOA. So I very quickly called my niece, and bless her heart, she jumped in her car in the 30-degree weather and came over here and took me to the eye doctor. And it's a good thing, I guess, because when I got there and he saw my medical history, he decided that he needed to do tests for glaucoma and cataracts. So if I'm kind of squinting at you, you know why. They've been messing in my eyes with the blowing the air in them and sticking the drops in them and poking and prodding and carrying on up in my eyeballs. So yeah, yeah, it's been a day, and I had 2 appointments in the morning, so I had to call my sister. She's gonna have to come and take me to those. And then when I get home, I'll put the battery on the battery charger and see if I can get it to go. Yes, I'm playing with needles. I got them. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much for the nice compliment about my hair. I really didn't do anything at all to it. It's just hair. But when it's really cold, my hair seems to look better. I don't know why it doesn't frizz as much when it's cold. So anyway, thank you very much for the nice compliment. As I said when I first logged on, this is the last of the 12 days of Christmas. This evening is called the 12th night. Different cultures have different ways of celebrating. Some of those are singing Christmas carols, marking chalk on the door, which is to basically bless your house or bring good luck to your home. Merrymaking, having one's house blessed, and attending church services. Well, I'm afraid if I went out and chalked somebody's door, I'd probably get arrested because most people don't know what that is. So I have picked one out of there for this evening. Well, two if you guys want to sing some Christmas carols. I'm not singing, but y'all can. I have chosen merrymaking as how we are going to celebrate the 12th night. And so we're going to do a little merrymaking of some sort. Going to give away the last prize, but it's not really the last prize because, you see, I made extras so that when it got down to this, the 12th person would have more than one choice. All the leftovers will be going to tomorrow's Epiphany giveaway, which is happening during my regular live stream that starts at 6 p.m. tomorrow night. I would strongly suggest that you try to make that stream because there are multiple prizes already, and then there are the 3 leftover from this. So there's some pretty dandy stuff happening for the Epiphany. And that's tomorrow. So anyway, I want to show you a few of the odds and ends. It's not my regular show or anything, but I have been going through these nickels. I was on live a little while this afternoon, just looking at nickels and talking to people, and we did find some pretty interesting coinage. So I'm just going to stick a few of what I have found so far under the scope and let you take a look at them. This is really like this thing is pristine for the year. Look how nice this coin is. And then I'm going to push it up so you can see the year. But there's hardly any gouges or scratches. I mean, there's little ones. And you would expect. But this is a 1963, and it doesn't look like it's been floating around out there too much. It is really clean. It is a very, very nice nickel, and that one I definitely put aside because it's just really, really nice. For a 63, most of 63s I find are a lot more ragged out than that. So, I mean, it's got, like I said, it's got a couple of gouges, but it's a 63. See what else I found so far. I got this, I think this is a 61. Is this just a plain 61? Yeah, this is 61 I got several 64Ds. I got a whole pile of 60s here I haven't really even looked at yet. Looked at really close. 64. But anyway, I got a whole pile of 60s coins, but I particularly liked that one that was so clean. Then I got a 57D. Can you tell I'm working my way backwards, folks? 52S. That's pretty snazzy, a 52S. I didn't realize I had a 52S. That's cool. A 54D. I haven't done even half the box yet. So, 57D. 58D. Then I got a big pile of 2004, 2005 Peace Nickels, Buffaloes, Keels, all of that. I got a whole bunch of those. Then we go over here in the 40s. I got a 1940. A little dirty, but it's a 40. I mean, think about how old that coin is in the grand scheme. There's another 40. Here's a 42. But it's a plain one. A 47D. A 40. It's kind of ragged out, but nonetheless, I keep freezing up. Oh dear. Well, but nonetheless, well, it may be the weather conditions here, Tony. I am up in the mountains and we have some pretty nasty weather today. It is cold, it is wet, it is windy. It's just nasty. So if you get the wheel, just hang in there. And I got this 49D. So got all those. And then I got a 39. I mean, think about it, people. These are older than World War II. So then I got, I don't know why I got that sitting up there. Oh, that must be a straggler. And I got a 1970S. And then I got another, a 68S. Then I got another 70S. And then I got another 70S. So, so far I have gotten 5 S's out of here. A 30s. 1, 2, 3, 6 from the 40s. 5 from the 50s. And a pile of 60s that I haven't even begun to count. And that is just less than half of the box. So I had to use my stimulus check for car repairs. And I knew I was going to have to. And so there was a little bit left. And so I got this box of nickels and I will pull what I want out of it. And then I will take them all back to the bank. But I was really surprised to see that many S's. And I have so many of the 2004, 2005s, the Louisiana Purchase and all of that. There's more than a roll of those. And like I said, I'm just doing it for fun. I hadn't really worked on my nickel books for a long time, so I'm filling in holes on those. If I find some extra things that I don't need, they will probably end up in my give it away box. So I heard that silver went up again today. I don't know if that's true, but somebody's channel that I was in said that it had gone up to over $30. I don't know if that's true or not. Let me go look. I don't know that I believe that. Let me see. No, it says $27.50. But at one point, it must have been up around 28 because it says it's down 18 cents. So it has not hit, it's not at 30 like somebody was saying early. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was wrong too. I don't remember whose channel I was in that they said it had gone up to almost $30, and I'm going, since when? Yeah, the last I knew was 27, and yeah, it's right around 27.39. So still, that's not bad when you think about it. I have been giving away 40 percenters and 90 percenters off and on all week. So to the person that sent me the private message that said they were not supporting my 12 Days of Christmas because the prizes were too chintzy. That was their word, chintzy. I told them to unsubscribe from my channel and go find one that wasn't so chintzy. I don't think anything free is chintzy. I don't like the 2 liters. That is a real Coke in a bottle. Yes. I do not drink Cokes out of plastic bottles. I don't even, the only Coke I will drink is the 8-ounce glass bottle. There you go. Silver wishes it was somebody from the metal detecting community. And that's all I'm going to say. But yeah, it was somebody from the metal detecting community. And because I had sent him a message, I had sent him a message saying, hey, you know, I'm always supporting you guys' channels. How come I'm not seeing any of you over in my giveaway? Did you forget it was going on? You know, I'm trying to give him a heads up. Hey, I'm giving some stuff away. And I was told my prizes were chintzy, so more chintzy prizes for you. And you, and you, and you. Oh, I froze a thing up. So yeah, I don't understand that mentality. I'm happy if somebody gives me a freaking postage stamp. You know, they gave it to me. I didn't have to buy it. So I didn't get that one. But I also early on in my early days had somebody tell me that they didn't watch my channel because I was boring. And then I went and watched other people doing coin roll hunts and just sitting there, and all you could hear was the clink of the coins. And I'm thinking, and I'm boring? I don't get it. Yeah, right. Mo money's, I'll gladly take your chintzy prizes. I'm trying to bite my tongue and not name people. The other night, I didn't name somebody, and a person came in the channel assuming that I was talking about them and started saying crap in my channel, and we had to throw them out. All I can say is that person must have had a guilty conscience because I never named that person at all. Oh, yeah. people complain they give you thumbs down on a giveaway video. Ay, 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 ay. I don't know about some people. All right. So, anyway, it is the last day of the 12 days of Christmas. There are some cultures in which they think if you do not take your Christmas stuff down that night, that it's bad luck. And there are others that say if you take it down, it's bad. Before the Epiphany, it's bad luck. I have always left mine up through the Epiphany, except one year that I was living with my boyfriend and we had to leave it up until the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were eliminated from the Super Bowl playoffs. Anyway, I'm not even a football person, but we had to do that. That was his deal. So we still have some pretty nice prizes left. Ooh, that's a real nice prize. I forgot about that one. What's in there? Ooh, that's a nice one too. Yeah, hey. I'm finding stuff everywhere here. Yeah, I don't take mine down. Well, I don't have a live tree anymore. When I had a live tree, I took it down as soon as the needles started really becoming an issue. But because I have a cat, even though he really doesn't mess with the tree, I just feel uncomfortable about having a live tree. So that's the last time I had a live tree, I think, was 2016. Ooh, excuse me. And that was when I was up in Michigan, and I actually went out to a farm and cut down my tree. And that was kind of fun because I had never had the opportunity to do that before. Oh, I got the hiccups now. I have a question for those of you who have been wandering around the community all day. Has anyone seen Handy Andy 73.6 today? People have been looking for him. I had a message from him yesterday that he was working on something and he'd send it to me in a little while, and then I never heard from him again. And then I saw somebody in another channel looking for him. I'm wondering if he just has not totally exhausted himself and crawled into bed to sleep for a week, because that boy has been burning the candle on both ends. So anyway, I haven't seen him. Other people were looking for him. I know I'm making everybody wait to win the prize, but that's just the way it is. Now I'm going to make you wait even longer because I decided I'm going to look through a roll of nickels and then I'll give something away. It's driving me crazy that I actually have a box of nickels to look through. So let's see if there's anything exciting in this roll. I don't do like coin roll hunts where I sell rolls or anything like that. I am very, very slow. I hunt them for my own collection, and for if it doesn't fit in my collection, then things that I can give away. That's just my personal way of hunting coins. Other people do other things, but mine's more about the collection than the show of it. If I were doing a show, doing this, we did that one time. I had a box of nickels that was given to me to use as I saw fit to pay the StreamYard bill. So in order to stretch that, we did sell rolls, but it took me so long to go through them. And then it cost me so much to mail the stuff out because we found a lot of really good things. It ended up where I lost money on that. So I'm just not, that's just not how I, okay. Talk about obliterated. That was pretty trashed. That's a trashy coin there. Not seeing anything too exciting so far. Like I said, I got them so that I can fill in little holes in my book. And I kind of know what I need in my books. So it's just something fun to do. I was so surprised today. I was in here doing it, and I think I had 13, 14 people in here with me looking at the nickels. We were just searching the nickels. It was fun. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of war nickels, but there's one that I have that is really special to me. It's a 43S, and it is special to me because it was the first coin with any kind of silver in it that I found metal detecting. And I found it on my sister's farm with my little Garrett Ace 300. And so that's kind of a prize for me that was the very first coin I found with any kind of silver was a war nickel. So I have a few war nickels. I don't think I have an extensive collection of them. I gave a lot away, actually, that I had duplicates of. I'm kind of a funny collector. I'm not a stacker, and I'm not a hoarder. I fill my books, and then if there's a 64. I fill my books, and then if I have a couple other really nice ones, I will put them in flips and put them in my little box. But I don't keep duplicates just for the sake of keeping silver, because that's not, I'm not a silver stacker or a silver hoarder. I'm a collector of coins. I'm way more into the constitutional stuff than the silver rounds and that sort of thing. I like the rounds. Some of them are beautiful, and I do have some that I have kept, but I've probably given away more than I've kept. There are some coins I absolutely will never get rid of. And there are coins in my collection that people would look at and go, why the heck are you keeping that? Like, I have some stuff in my collection that belong to my friend Tommy. It doesn't really have any financial value, but it has value to me because they were his. And that kind of is what got me started on my coins again. I had coins, but I just wasn't doing anything with them. And when he passed away, I got this box that he just had all kinds of things in there. He had some $50 in there, some nickels, a whole crap load of Wheaties. And so I put all of his, oops, how did I miss that little buffalo right there? New buffalo, not old buffalo. Anyway, I put all of his stuff in books, and then the goal was to finish his books. So, well, that wasn't real exciting. There was a 64 in that roll, but it was okay. Let me put me back over here. see what's going on with Mr. Bot. Mr. Bot says there's 27 people, but Mr. StreamYard says there's 31 here, so somebody hasn't commented in the last 15 minutes. And if they would like to be eligible to win the prize, they probably should do that within the next minute or so, because we're about ready to do the last of the 12 days of Christmas. But do not forget, Epiphany prizes tomorrow. Okay, Andy's in Storm and CA. Okay, that's good. I'm going to be in Storm and CA here shortly myself. When detecting coins, do I leave them in the state or do I attempt to clean them? It depends, Jesse. And when I say it depends, if I know a coin doesn't really have any value to it and it's really cruddy and I'm probably going to roll it up or put it in the coin star, I'm going to clean it up. If I think it has value, I'm not going to do anything but take a little bit of water and wash the dirt off of it until I have somebody look at it and tell me whether it's worth anything. So that is one of the great divides between detectorists and coin collectors. You know, I don't like use any kind of cleaner or anything. I have a little spray bottle that has spring water and a little bit of Dawn in it. And I will spray that on it just to remove, because we have red clay here. And if you don't remove the red clay, you can't see what you got. So you just don't want to rub on it. Sometimes I'll just take a little pair of plastic tweezers and just dunk it. I don't have any way to steam clean it, but I don't really find that many coins that would have any value anyway. Truthfully, the most valuable coin that I have found is probably that war nickel or maybe the Canadian silver dime. I don't find that much. So I really haven't been faced with that dilemma too much. Okay, it says there's 27 here. And okay, we're balanced out. So here's how the game works, kids. Mr. Bot is going to pick, no, there is no comment video, Jim. It's all done by a bot, and you just got on the list because you posted. So all you got to do is hang tight, and here's how it's going to work. The bot is going to pick one of you lovely contestants, and you are going to pick one of the boxes in this container. The numbers left are 6, 9, 12, or 15. So keep those numbers in your head. We're going to put Mr. Bot up on the screen so we can see what he's up to. Mr. Nightbot. We got him up here. We got everybody on the list. And there's 30 people on the list and only 26 in the room right now. So some of them that got on the list may have left. However, you do need to be here. If it picks your name, you have 3 minutes to let it be known that you are here. And then you will pick your box, and we will open said box. Whatever prize is in it or is named on the tag in it is yours. So here we go. Now this does not do like the wheel. It doesn't do like the other one where you get to see all the names go flying by. When I hit this button, it's going to give me a name like right now. Like right now. Like J. Raj 83. Are you still in the house? You got 3 minutes. J. Raj 83. Do 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 do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. J-Raj 83. J-Raj 83 is in the house. Right there in the house. Yeah. Okay. Number 6, 9, 12, or 15. Which would you like? 6, 9, 12, 15. 6, 9, 12, 15. 15. Okay. Now, there is one more question involved in this. That sounds good. Some of the prizes may be aimed at metal detecting, and others may be aimed at coin collecting. If you are not into metal detecting, let me know, because I'm going to peek in the bottom here, and if it's a metal detecting prize and you don't want that, we'll switch it for something else. So we will just have to see. Damn VHS movie. I like to hope it's not a puppy. I do too, because that box would be okay. You're a coin person. Okay, let me see what this is, because this one's interesting here. Let me see what that. Uh-oh, I just dropped the bow off of it. I'm gonna get it off camera for a second, because I want to make sure I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. What the heck? Oh, I got a glove on. That's why I can't. Okay, get that glove on. No, this has definitely got coins in it. So I think we're good. Uh-oh, except I just dropped part of it. All right. Okay, the first coin in the box, I'm going to put the scope up here so I can see. There's a 1946 Wheatie in the box. There is a doggone it, box open. I'm having a terrible time here. Dumping things out all over the place. There is a Park Rat Pat metal detecting sticker. Then there's another coin, a 1941 Wheatie. Then there's another coin, a 1940 Wheatie. Then there's another coin, a 45 Wheatie. Then there's a bicentennial quarter, a 1976 D. And then there's one other thing. It's not a coin and it's not a sticker. It's a ½ ounce of silver, dude. 0.999, ½ ounce of silver. Woo! Merry Christmas on the 12th night, baby. Woo-hoo! There you go. But I'm chintzy. There you go. Very, very nice. You need to send me an email to collect your prize package. Oops, I'm dumping those things, and me are just not getting along today. That, I told you you'd be happy. I'd be happy if I got that. I would be happy. So now there's 3 more boxes that are carrying over to the Epiphany drawing. number 6, 9, and 12 will be given away tomorrow during my show starting at 6 o'clock. I told you the other day, I told you guys that some of the best ones had not been picked yet. And I wasn't kidding. And somebody, when I said that, somebody said, oh, sure. But I knew. And there's still some real good ones that didn't get picked at all that will be going over, flipping over to tomorrow. So I would highly advise all you folks to make sure you show up tomorrow. Because I think you might be real happy with some of the stuff you see being given away tomorrow. Susie, read my last message. Okay, I got to scroll up. Okay, where am I? Oh, I know. Somebody already told me. I just wanted to make sure he was okay. Yeah, he's one of Stormin's mods too, and this is not my regular night, but it is Stormin CA's regular night. I just wanted to make sure he was out there because a couple of people asked me they hadn't seen him all day. And I'm going over there shortly. So, not a biggie. So, I gotta, where my bow went. Oh, I lost the bow. I need to put the bow on the other box. Oh, well, I'll find it. So, tomorrow we have this, whatever, all the things that are in there. We have a bag over here that has some items in it. There were some that were donated back to the end by telephone guy. So those are all in there. So we have managed to make it all the way through the 12 days of Christmas. And tomorrow we do Epiphany with all these beautiful, beautiful gifts. And we will talk more about what the Epiphany was at that time. And I'm not going to stay on here because I am running over other people's streams, but I had no choice but to schedule it tonight because I had the guy working on my car today. I didn't know when I was going to be home. And then I had the appointment at the eye doctor's. So, yeah, you missed it, Archaeology Mikey. I done gave it away. You missed me giving away a ½ ounce of silver. So that's all I'm giving away tonight. Normally I stay on longer and I give away an extra prize, but I will just carry that over to tomorrow. My live stream on Wednesdays always starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. It normally on Wednesdays is my metal detecting show, but tomorrow it'll be a little metal detecting and a whole lot of the Epiphany. And now I'm going to go do a raid on Stormin CA. So if y'all want to support me, that's where you need to be. If you won a prize during the 12 days of Christmas and you have not sent me an email, you need to do that so that I can mail your prize out. If you don't claim it, I get to keep it. On that note, we're going to Stormin CA's. I'll see y'all over there. Bye, everybody.